What's up YouTube? Kantstandlam Garage back with another video. I want to do a video on how to remove the door panel on the Lexus ISF. It does apply to the regular Lexus IS and maybe the 3IS, but most of the Lexus and Toyotas that I've worked on, fairly easy to access the door panel. Only thing is the Lexus, we have an extra plastic seal around the door and the upper part of the door that kind of makes it tricky to lift the panel up. This is all strictly for sound deadening, but it's a little more tight fit. So let's go and we're going to try taking the front door off now, and then we're going to do the rear door afterwards. Alright, so first you want to do is open the door, obviously. And it's very, very easy. For the door panel, there's only 2 screws you got to remove. It's hidden underneath the window control, and it's hidden behind the door handle release. So first thing I want to do is get my trim tools. You can use a flathead, just be very careful, but I like using plastic tools so I don't damage the interior. Those who own a 2IS Lexus know how delicate our interior can be. If they do have a recall and a remedy for it, but it's like a long ass waiting list. So man, it's exposures. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get the tools, and we're gonna bring you in and see how it looks. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is remove these plastic pieces here. We're gonna go ahead and start from the front. I'm using just a standard plastic tool you get on eBay or Amazon. So I just shove it up to the edge and then slide it back. On the newer Lexus or other models, it might be a little difficult, maybe a little different, but it's the same concept. Just take your time. Okay. Once you get that out, I want to just hold it back a little bit. There is a screw in here, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Now we're going to go ahead and get to the top. You're going to pull the door handle back out like that, and you want to shove this right where you see the little red sticker from the actual lock. You want to shove it right in between that and the plastic trim. Once you push it in a little bit, you're going to pop it back out. So you go in and you pop it back out that way, it'll come right out. Okay, so once that's all sorted out, we gotta drop the window down a little bit. So let's do that now while we still have the controls still on the door panel. I'm gonna unclip the window switch. I'm not sure if it applies to all of them, but I think once you disconnect it, you have to reset it. Unless that only applies to the master switch on the driver door. But since we're doing the passenger door, don't worry too much about it. But if it does happen, then I can show you guys a video how to reset it after. So once these are out, your 2 screws are exposed. They're both Phillips. So let's go ahead and get a screwdriver and get that out. Next part's a little more challenging. You're gonna have to pry the door panel off. What I like to do is start from the bottom, sometimes towards the front of the car. There's usually like a small little gap that you can put your finger underneath and shove it back. So let's do that now. Yeah, so you got 2 spots. You got one in the front and one right here in the middle. You can stick your whole fingers underneath and pull it straight back out. So you're just gonna have to like give it a little push. There you go. I want to show you that there's a lot of wires connected on the panel still. You got 2 metal wires with the handle and the lock, and you got a harness connected to the bottom vanity light, the red one down there. So you just want to pop these off. So in this case, just know where they go. The green goes in the bottom and the white goes on top. Pull them straight out, just like that. Supporting your panel, make sure you reach down here and pull the light off so you don't stress that out at all. We also have the memory seat switches that need to be disconnected, and the tweeter itself. Okay, that's it. So we just did the front panel. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rear panel just to show you guys that it's the same process pretty much. So let's go back there right now. I'm barely sitting in here. Same idea. Pop that off. My window's already down, so I can disconnect this now. Same one up here. Got 2 screws. Okay, so for this, you're gonna have to push it up towards the front of the panel. Back here gets caught up on the round edge of the quarter glass. Back here, you only have one clip to remove, and now you successfully remove your rear panels. So I hope you found this video very helpful. I did get a lot of recommendations and suggestions on doing that because a lot of people want to know how to remove certain things off the car. I'm sorry I took so long to get back with you, just been very busy. But yeah, just, you know, if you had something or had a difficult time watching it, you could just go back, press play again, just to make sure you caught it the first time. But it's very simple and easy to do. As you can see there, 2 screws, you know, a couple of elbow grease, and you got it out. Just be very careful. Like I said, on this model, a lot of IS door panels or Lexus door panels in general are going to shit. They're very sticky and rubbery, so wear gloves. Just be very careful. Don't damage anything if you try to rush it or whatever. Just take your time. But make sure you hit the like button. Leave a comment if you found this is very helpful, and catch me on the next video. Peace.